Hello and welcome to Galapagos! Woo! So we arrived here after taking quite a few modes of transport. Basically, we almost missed our flight this morning, which was so stressful. But we made it through alive. We're doing some really exciting stuff, so stay tuned to watch what we get up to. We are in a hotel now, which is quite far out of Central, but seems really nice and it's super cheap, so we're saving money on accommodation and food whilst we're here so we can do all the excursions that we want to do. And then tomorrow is when the really exciting stuff starts. Good morning and welcome to our first full day in Galapagos. So this morning we've had a bit of a lazy start, can't lie, and we are now just heading to Tortuga Bay. Apparently there's going to be a lot of iguanas and potentially some baby sharks in the water. But yeah, we're going to keep on walking down here now. It should take us about 30 minutes and fingers crossed we see some iguanas. I have not picked up the camera for a little while, so didn't really think about the fact that the Galapagos is in the equator, and didn't really think that that meant that the sun was 10 times stronger. So as you can probably tell, I'm looking a bit flushed. My hands are bright red, pretty much my whole body is bright red. So this afternoon was a strong dose of heat stroke. But it's just been a bit of a lazy afternoon, but I really love the beach. So beautiful. There was iguanas walking everywhere. Like, I got in the water at one point and 2 baby sharks like swam in between my legs, which was so cool. I absolutely loved it there and highly recommend that you go if you are here in Galapagos. Tomorrow we are heading out on a day trip and I'll tell you more about that in the morning, but for now I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. Good morning, and it's day 2 here in Galapagos. I'm feeling slightly better today, but as you can see I'm still pretty red. My back's the worst part. But we are on a tour today and we are going to Pinzon Island. So we got up early and then we've headed to the tour office, which is where we booked all of our trips. We booked it as like a package. So it's going to be about an hour on the boat, and then I believe we're going to be doing some walking around and then doing some snorkeling, so super excited. my gosh guys, so today was so good. So we saw massive turtles, we saw pufferfish, we saw sharks, sea lions, we saw iguanas swimming. It was incredible. I just can't believe that you can see all these animals just here on this island. One of those moments. But we got back a couple of hours ago. We've just been having a few beers. We met some people on the trip and we are now in a restaurant, and we managed to get the full meal for $5. So really good value for Galapagos, because honestly the main menus are like $15, $20. Tomorrow we are actually heading to Isabella Island, and we are doing another tour, another snorkeling tour, so hopefully we'll see some more stuff. But I am going to leave it here for today, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow because I'm going to enjoy my dinner with my new friends. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning from a really bright and sunny 6:20 a.m. here on Galapagos, but we are in the queue now for the ferry, and so we've been staying here on Santa Cruz, and tonight we're heading to Isabella for one night. And yeah, we're on a tour today and we're on a tour tomorrow, so I think today we've got a bit of hiking and a bit more snorkeling, which is super exciting. Yeah, we'll see you when we're on the ferry. Hola. Hola, buenos dias. So as you will tell, we're not exactly on the tour that we said we were going to be going on. We had a bit of drama. I got rushed to hospital, but this is a story that I'm going to tell at the end of this video because I want to concentrate on the rest of the fun that can be had in the Galapagos rather than what was a really negative experience yesterday. So yeah, we've woken up, I'm feeling okay, so I'm going to be heading out on the tour today just because I can't get my money back anyway. So I'm going to head out. If I can do the activities and I feel up to it, then I will, and if I don't, then I'll just sit out. I don't really know what this tour entails, to be honest with you, because yesterday was a bit of a blur. Like I said, I'll go into it in more detail at the end of this video. I know that we're going to the lava tunnels. We are now in Isabella. We stayed here last night and I was pretty much in hospital all day yesterday. Super exciting, but I'm gonna head down now and try and see if I can get a coffee before we get picked up. We got back from the tour this afternoon, and I can't lie, we've kind of spent the rest of the afternoon in bed, but today was so good. So we did the tunnels tour in Isabella and we got to see so much. Can you believe that was still today?
No, I cannot.
It's mad. Anyway, we saw giant turtles. They were like 1.5 meters, like they're humongous. We also saw some sharks, which was really cool, and they were bigger than the ones that we've been swimming with so far, so that was amazing. We actually got to see something that I was so excited to see, which is a blue-footed booby. There were so many of them, so I'm really glad that I mustered up the energy to go this morning. Tomorrow we are actually going to go on a walk to see the flamingos here, and then we're going to be getting the ferry back to Santa Cruz, which is like the main island and where we're flying back from. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed now and I will see you bright and early in the morning to go and search for some flamingos. Night. Good morning from our final day here in Isabella. We are just heading to the national park to hopefully, fingers crossed, see some flamingos. On the sign there was more animals, which I wasn't aware of, so maybe we'll see even more animals. But we decided to walk via the beach. To be honest with you, there's loads of tours that you can do here, but we were talking to someone last night and they were saying it was a half an hour walk, so we decided to do it ourselves. We've got about 3 hours, 4 hours until we need to be at the port for our ferry, so hopefully we'll see something soon. Hi guys, so it's a few days later now. The last couple of days has just been amazing. So I haven't really filmed myself because they have been non-stop days, like really have taken it out of me. But basically I was supposed to fly out of the Galapagos 2-3 days ago, and I decided to miss my flight. And basically the reason that I did that is because I went on a dive, and it was the most incredible dive I've ever been on. Hammerheads like so close, turtles swimming right beside us. I saw mobular rays, which are like smaller versions of manta rays. And yeah, I mean, when you watch the footage you'll just understand. And so I kind of was like, oh, I can't leave just having done one dive here. I felt like I wanted to see more. Luckily I had 2 friends that I met in Quito who were here as well, so I've just been with them and they've been doing some diving with me as well. I've dove pretty much every single day and it has been absolutely incredible. If you come to Galapagos, you have to dive.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff I've seen, I just, wow. This morning I am actually finally leaving the islands and I am heading back to Quito. But as I promised, I will give you a little story time as to what had happened to me during my stay here. So basically we got on a ferry, so you have to get ferries from island to island, and when I got on that ferry, I was fine. I struggled really badly with travel sickness. So I was on the ferry, and halfway through the ferry it got really rough and I wasn't feeling very well, so I felt really sick. And then all of a sudden I just started fainting, and I must have fainted at least 10 times. So for about an hour I was just fainting on and off. So when I got off the boat, I was on the pier and I fainted again. And so there was the army officers who carried me into a car and took me to hospital. Basically, what we think happened is that I was really dehydrated. I had sunburn, and yeah, the combination of seasickness, dehydration, and everything basically just gave me really low blood pressure. And yeah, it was a really quite intense first hour at the hospital because I was uncontrollably shaking. And yeah, so they gave me a drip and stuff like that, and I stayed in hospital for a few hours. And yeah, I managed to get out, but it was unfortunate because it meant that I missed a tour, and so did my friend Yannicka, and it was her birthday, so it was not the best day for it to happen. Yeah, so it's been a pretty intense couple of days, but yeah, honestly, the Galapagos is absolutely incredible. I'm gonna end this video here because I'm heading now to Quito, and I will see you in the next one. If you did like this video, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in Montanita. Bye.